Hey, Brad Stevens here, EO Atlanta member, and I'm here with Kaihan Krippendorf that just put on a phenomenal event here on how to outthink the competition with his Outthinker Framework here, put on by Chase for Business, and had a packed room here of entrepreneurs just learning about what that fourth option is and how to differentiate. So give a couple of highlights of kind of what you covered here for everybody.
Yeah, I think it was great having a number of EO members here as well. But you think about the four decisions, right? You got people, you got cash, you got execution. Like we really talking about the strategy component. So like you've got your execution engine and your people to bring ideas to life. So how do you make sure that the ideas that you put into that machine are really disruptive, what we call fourth options, ideas that your competitors will resist copying. And then when you get those ideas in, it's almost like your execution engine is shooting out more and more ideas that make it more difficult for your competitors to keep up with. You know?
What I loved about was the framework you gave. You have a workbook. Because I mean, ideas are flowing all the time, especially from entrepreneurs, but it was a framework of how to take those ideas, boil them down, and then get an output, something that's actionable. And you really kind of flip the script of, and I love the reference to, most people start with a traditional SWOT of where we are now and where we're going, but your whole approach was, hey, where do we want to be? And let's back in to that, kind of how your daughter beats you in chess.
Right,
or your strategy.
Yeah, like reverse engineer your strategy. And my daughter plays chess, she beats me all the time because I try to move my pawn pieces forward, hoping I can get her to checkmate. And she does the opposite. She envisions checkmate and works backward from there. And so I think a lot of the strategy process that we follow unintentionally guide us to playing chess like a better chess player like me, right? Just like, what did we do last year? Could we just be a little bit more efficient, save a little money, spend some of that money on marketing and sales, right? Many strategies are just an iteration of that. Doing what we did before, we're just trying a little bit faster, better, cheaper. And that's not going to get you your breakthrough.
Yeah, it's incremental, right?
Yeah.
This is a whole different way of looking at it and kind of reversing it. And the analogies that you used of the Urban Outfitters was just fantastic. Great case study driven, which I know entrepreneurs connect with, is the exact examples. And they're like, so you do the ahas across the room. So,
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for putting this on. It was great having you. And I know you'll see it in the EO community here moving forward. Appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
And I love Brad's service. We use Brad's service. So thanks for putting that together.
Yeah, well, my pleasure.
Thank you.